So we're here today to test whether lockers or articulation give the best performance increase for your truck when you are rock crawling over nasty obstacles. So we have this Tacoma here. We can run it open with stock rear end. Then we can lock it up, run it again with stock rear end, and then we're gonna actually do a shock relocation on this truck, get that extra droop, and we're gonna come back again and twist this thing up and see what happens. So let's get into it. So this is Brian. This is Brian's truck. About a year and a half ago, he bought a shock relocation, stuck it under his bed. He had a completely different truck at the time. Now he has a different truck and the same shock relocation, and we're finally gonna put it on because I think that there's more to be had, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. This thing is locked front and back, and it does pretty good, but it definitely flexes out every once in a while. So to get a little more articulation out of the back would be fantastic. And I'm pretty excited, as is my fiance, to get the shocks out from under my bed. So let's do it.
Let's get it. These lockers all ready. So this is the first obstacle we're gonna do. There's a really nasty rock obstacle right in the middle, but you can't do it in these longer wheelbase trucks. You just get high centered. So Brian's gonna go to the side where you get kind of twisted up. You need lockers usually, some flex, all that stuff. He's gonna try it open first, but it doesn't look like he's even gonna make it to the obstacle. So let's check it out. Yeah, just right there. He's basically flexed out. He's got no traction because he's locked. And so all the power is just going to that one wheel and he's going nowhere. That's topped out right there. From the fender to the tire, we're like basically 11 inches, which is not a whole lot. This thing's already tucked. He's already fully dropped out on the other side and just no traction. He's stuck on these little boulders here and just can't get enough traction to go. So we're gonna try it again, but this time we're gonna lock up the back locker and see if that makes a difference. And then we'll try it with front and rear lockers and then see if we can get through. So basically he's just got the rear locked right now, so all the power's only going to that front left wheel, which is almost off the ground, and so his front end is basically doing nothing. He might as well be in two-wheel drive. So now he's got the front and the rear locked, so the front will be able to dig on that front right corner, and just like that, he's through that spot. So the locker makes a huge difference. Right on that line's good. That should go. Just doesn't want it.
Should I try and get to the side of this rock, do you think, or back tire over it?
If you stay far right and give it a little bit more of a bump, you might be able to get over this rock. Stay on that line. Yeah. What are you gonna hit? You're hanging up on something in the back. I don't know what it is. Maybe start cutting. Oh, yeah. Oh. No, stop there. Yeah, on that line and then go straight there. Start cutting left.
It's just this same thing over and over again. It just pivots me into that hole.
Let's pass that rock. So basically what's happening is Brian's slider's getting hung up on this rock. It's now nicely powder coated. And then you got this scratched up rock where his diff is hanging up. So his wheels just aren't really having a chance to get traction. Even with the lockers, there's not enough grip for one or two wheels to get him up this obstacle. We were kind of pinched too with this cliff. So it's a bit of an awkward spot, especially with that tree. We ended up winching up, back down, and we're gonna try a different line now and see what happens, because we really wanna get up this thing locked, but with the stock rear suspension. So we're gonna give it one more go and see what happens. Yeah, right on that line should be all right. Yeah. Yeah, keep going, and now start cutting driver.
Driver?
Driver, hard driver. Yeah.
I'm gonna bottom out on my skid, I think.
Oh, you're sliding on that other rock. Oh, no, it's not gonna work. Back up. Yeah, right there. Yeah, keep going straight. Start turning driver. Yeah, you're inside of that rock now.
Do I want to be on top
You
of
want to
this
go
rock
on
here?
top of this
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna make that.
I think you can do it.
And then stay on top of that next
right
one
there,
as
well? Yeah. Oh. Try that line, straight onto that top rock again. And you're definitely gonna lift the rear, but I think it's good.
And do you want me to try and go just to the right of that next rock?
Keep your wheel on the high ground.
On that next rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can. She wants it. I can see where we need to tub. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's working.
What am I caught on? I hate cross members, dude. Yeah, one of these days. Oh, that whole rock is moving, dude. Oh. Let's go!
Literally, like the point of the rock is between the frame and the slider, just hitting.
Fuck. Cool. Anyways, this truck is for sale.
Somehow, we've slid into a situation where this big boulder is caught in between the lower control arm and the cab and the body here. And we can't go forward and we can't go back, and he's just kind of wedged in here. So we have this little bottle jack, and we're gonna try and jack up the truck enough that it's just above that he can get on top of the rock again. And then we're just gonna winch. So we're calling this a fail, but we'll come back, we will conquer, and we'll go from there, I guess.
I don't know. I've come and walked up this before, so I'm not sure what's going on today. Brady sold me all this stuff, told me I'd be able to go out and drive all the stuff he does, and look at the predicament he's got us into.
You just don't have all the stuff yet, do you?
This stuff's been under my bed for too long.
So we got the winch hooked up on this tree, and then we will try and winch it forward. Okay, you're off the jack. Hold up, I'm just gonna grab the jack.
Okay, am I on the, I wedged a rock into there, is it?
It got you up, but you're on top of the actual one though.
Yeah, sweet.
Okay. Okay, that's the cross member. There we go. Okay, that's the second cross member we were on before.
Maybe I should back up a little bit. Oh, there we go.
So we're past the tricky spot, and now we're just gonna try and get over this rock. But you can see he keeps getting stuck on the slider there. You giving her any gas?
A little bit, not much.
You locked in the rear?
I forgot somebody turned the truck off on me.
He didn't even have his lockers on.
Somebody turned my truck off.
There we go. Hold up, hold up. All right. Okay.
Look at my rear fender flare. We're gonna be trimming those as well. Oh, dude, my bumper's fucked.
It's not.
Yeah, it almost pulled off my truck.
What? Oh yeah, the whole thing's bent.
Okay.
So we put our bumper reinforcement kit on this truck. It's a good thing we did, because
Oh, not your fault. No, I know it's not. I'm just sorry.
look at this.
It sucks.
Look at this. This whole bumper is bent forward, but the stock mounting point that we reinforced with our kit is still perfectly fine. So we tried this obstacle open, which we didn't even get to the obstacle. And then we tried it locked up, and we got like halfway up the obstacle, but not much further than that. We had to winch up. So we're gonna get back to the shop, do the shock relocation, then we'll come right back here and see what the difference is. So welcome back to the shop. We got Brian's truck here to do the shock relocation in the back. But before we get into that, we're just gonna forklift test it just to get the baseline flex figured out on flat ground. And then once we have that, obviously do the shock relocation, and then we're gonna flex it out again and kind of get a head-to-head comparison. I know you don't get full flex on a forklift compared to how you would on the trail, but it's a good way to just compare easily and quickly. And then we're gonna get back on the trail and we're gonna try it again, and maybe this time we'll actually get up, because that was actually not expected, honestly. I thought that we were just gonna get that no problem. I think Brian did too, so this should be fun.
So just over 29 inches to the outside of the tread.
All right, we're back. We finished the shock relocation, and you know, there was a few challenges, but got it done, and this is gonna be the first time we're flexing it out, so we're all pretty eagerly awaiting this, and I feel like we're wasting our time shooting this, so let's just do it.
They're 36 and a half, so 8 inches.
And an 8-inch gain is actually insane. I'm super excited to see what difference it makes at that obstacle. Maybe we'll just drive right up it. So we're back on Eagle at the same spot, except for this time it's raining and the rocks are pretty slippery. So if we can get up now, then that's a big statement. We got the shock relocation done from JD, the 14-inch smooth bodies in the back. First, we're gonna do it open, so just the extra articulation, see how much that helps over how it was before, just open stock rear suspension. And then I'm guessing, especially because it's so slippery, we're gonna have to lock it up, and maybe the combination of everything together will let us get up here without winching. So let's get into it. I'm excited. So yesterday, open with the stock rear suspension, we couldn't even drive up to the obstacle. And now Brian's just driven right up to it with the extra articulation, just like when we had the lockers on. All right, so we're gonna try the line we tried yesterday when we had the wheel like 3 feet in the air, but open still. So we'll see if it hooks up. It's quite a lot slipperier. Yeah, keep on that line if you can. Oh, she's slippery. We'll try one more time without lockers and just the flex. He's definitely making it way further than we did yesterday or the other day with just the stock suspension. Oh yeah, you're on that rock. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly where you get stuck every time, as soon as you're on that rock. All right, so let's try the rear locker and see what happens. All right, front and rear. Yeah. Come on, oh yeah. Yeah, start turning in. Yeah, it's just because you're hanging up on the diff. Yeah. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. Damn. Right where we were, I guess.
It's so wet, man. Like,
yeah.
On anything rock, like, you see how fast the truck is sliding.
Yeah. Like before we had a lot more traction on the rocks. Now it's like with the mud, and then you get the mud on the rock and then you just have no chance. It's not really a super fair comparison just because of the weather. I still have faith we can do it. I hope you guys watching are enjoying this struggle because we're out here in the rain trying to do science. I slipped right off that rock. Yeah. All right, well, it's a failure. All right, we winch you up then.
Honestly, I feel like if we had the same conditions as the other day, it probably would have just crept up that. Because before we even turned the lockers on, I got up to where we were stuck with the lockers the other day. Like,
yeah, I feel like that too, but unfortunately the weather worked against us, so we're stuck struggling more than maybe we should have. But I do really want to try the other line that we tried yesterday, just going up the rock. Even if we don't get it, we can at least show off the difference in flex, because I think that was like the flexiest line we had yesterday. But I don't think it's gonna go just because of how slippery it is. But just get up it and see. Yeah, it wants it, yeah. Okay, go, if you can, keep my way. Dude, your wheel was so high in the air yesterday. So Brian cut 1.25 inches out of the fender flares because we had extra tuck, but we can account for that. So we're at 20 inches, less than 1.25 inches, so 18 3/4. What were we at the other day? I think we hit 12, and now we're at 18 3/4. So that's a huge improvement on articulation. You can see the wheel's almost on the ground still. Oh, cross member. Yeah. But you're so close to getting your wheel on the rock there. Yeah, okay, right on that line. Okay, stay right on that line, don't turn. So you might be able to tell, but I've moved a few rocks around just to try and get the cross member over that crux. Yesterday we kept getting hung up there, but we did eventually get past it, but we fell off and got super stuck. So, and it's because the rear wheel was in the air, like the rear wheel was like up here in the air the whole time. Whereas now, we're gonna be able to get the rear wheel's gonna reach that rock. We just need to get ahead like this much more. So I moved a few rocks just to be able to get us that little bit further, and then the extra flex will be able to get us up here, I hope. So just full disclosure, we're moving some boulders. Just a little bit, just a few. Oh man, it flexes more. You're so freaking close. You can see the rocks I moved here to try and get the cross member over, but it didn't work. He just flexed more. Stop there, Brian. So I'm gonna try moving one more rock, and if it doesn't work, we're out of here. I'm just giving us a fighting chance to get the cross member over that rock, because we can utilize that extra droop. So, oh yeah, you're over it. Yeah. Just stay on that line, basically. Hold up. You can't back up, eh? You're just totally.
I'll try, but
Yeah, you're completely. Ooh, started to hook up. These trucks are so long, frame hangs so low. If only somebody made a transmission cross member delete. If only. Got no option, we're hung up on the frame. That's it. Game over. What? Yeah, I don't know. Should have been a unibody. And now we're out of gas because we've been stuck here so long. Go, 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 go. Lock the front, lock them. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Winch forward. Ah! Oh, that might do it. You could probably drive it now.
Let's go, puppy!
Up, up, up. Lock them, lock them, lock them. Winch, winch, winch and drive, winch and drive. Yeah, winch and drive. Yeah. Yeah, you're good now. Yeah, you're good. All right, guys, well, the video was a little bit of a fail just because the weather kind of messed us up, but we're out here trying for you guys, so if you like what we're trying to do, like and subscribe, please, we appreciate it, and we're gonna keep doing dope stuff, so have a good one.